We have been graphing lines, and so here is a line, an equation that's in slope-intercept form. And we learned that it's really easy to graph them when they're in slope-intercept form, because here's the y-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, y-intercept. It's always on the y-axis. And then from that point, you count the slope, rise over run. So rise 3, run 4. And then I've got a line. So I could look and I could see that obviously, let's make a chart of values. Obviously the point 0, -6 is on there because that's the y-intercept. If I counted, I could see that the point 4, -3 was on there. And what is that? 8, 0. So I could find, there's a multitude of these, infinite number. I could never list all the points. But I could find these, instead of drawing the line and counting, I could find them by substituting. Like I could say, if x is 0, what is y? Well, 3/4 times 0 is 0, so y is -6. What if I substituted in 12? And I said, if x is 12, what is y? Well, just do the math here. You could even type that in your calculator. 3/4 of 12 is 9. 9, I think that's right. Yes, 9 minus 6 is 3. So the point 12, 3 is on that line. Now, rise over run. This should be going up by 3, and this should be going up by 4. So, knowing that, then what if I had an equation like this? Y equals 2. Okay, there's a couple of things you could do. First of all, you could see that there's no x. How many x's are there? 0 x's. What do you know about 0? This is 0 fun. It's going to be a horizontal line. It's going to be a horizontal line on 2. So go to y equals 2 and put a horizontal line. It should be that easy. But let's say you just have gone blank and don't remember anything. You could do what we did above. You could make the table of values. It doesn't matter what x is, y is 2. If x is -3, if x is 0, if x is 4, if x is... It does not matter what x is. So I could go -3, 2, 0, 2, 4. It doesn't matter what x is. Y is 2. So it's a horizontal line. Another way you can remember this is HOI. Horizontal lines have 0 slope and only a y. So it's up to you how you remember it. You can remember 0 slope is a horizontal line. You can make a table of values. Y is always 2. You can remember HOI. Horizontal lines have 0 slope and only a y. But then we get to one that doesn't have a y at all. So let's say like x equals -4. Okay, there's no y. Therefore, this is not a function. If it's not a function, I would say it's got to be a vertical line. But let's say we're not sure. Let's do that table of values. X is always -4, no matter what y is. So what if y were 0? X would be -4. -4, 0. What if y were 5? -4, 5. Do you see how it's going to be a vertical line? Not a function means no slope. Only functions have a slope. Not a function, no slope. Therefore, it has to be a vertical line. Or you could make the table of values. The other thing you could do is VUX. Vertical lines have undefined slope and only an x. Now, some of my sillier students in the past have come up with an acronym. I'm high on you because I have very ugly x's. Whatever works for you. So horizontal and vertical lines look a little different, but they should be easy to figure out.